Grab your boards. Welcome all surfers to Wavvy's Atlantic Ocean. Surf, 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 baby. You wanna surf on the tidal wavy? Yeah. Twerk, baby. For certain, she moving so perfect. Surf, baby. You wanna surf on the tidal wavy? Twerk, baby. I'm loving the way that you surf it.
All my niggas, they gangbang, and all these niggas do the same thing. Counting money, living insane. Steady mobbing, let my flag hang. Told them I'm ready. I'm throwing them monster like Randy. I know that these niggas can't stand me, but the automatic come in handy.
Yo, you already know it's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavvy's world. Salute to all the surfers for pulling up. You already know it's another Surfing Nation situation. You feel me? Alright, we about to hit that wave cave. Yo, you already know we in that good old wave cave. Salute to all of you the surfers for pulling up. We about to get right into it. And before we get right into it, hold on. I'm gonna try to remember to say this in the beginning. You feel me? I hope everybody is doing well and smooth out here, physically and mentally, man. Cause I know shit be real, you know what I'm talking about? So if nobody ever asks you about your mental, especially the people focus on the physical, hope everybody doing good mentally, you know what I'm saying? Word up. So we about to get into it. Yo, it's been another eventful weekend, and I actually got to cover something that happened during the prior weekend, which was the situation I covered in reference to the mob homie, Rose. You already know it's another MIP, you feel me? But a situation happened that same weekend, that happened on Friday. Another situation happened on Sunday that I heard about, you know what I'm saying? But it was before it was like on the news and everything like that, so I didn't cover it. But I'm definitely gonna cover that too, you know what I'm saying? Try to stay up to date with some of the current events going on around the city, around my neck of the woods and all of that, you feel me? So in these three stories, the first one we're gonna start off with is this mass shooting that happened. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start off with that one. All right. Then from that, we're gonna move into the situation with a 2-year-old falling out the 20th floor of a building that I'm very familiar with, and the child losing is like, I don't remember if it was a little boy or a little girl, but does it really matter? You know what I'm saying? 2-year-old child falling out the window. Then the last one is going to be the one I was just talking about in East Orange. All right. So starting with this first situation, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to run the news clip that's talking about this with the mass shooting. Then after the clip, we'll get back to this.
Police investigating a shooting which killed 2 people, including a 10-year-old boy. This happened last night on Chancellor Avenue in the South Ward section of Newark. Our Julie Millay joining us live from University Hospital, where the victims were taken. Julie, what's the latest?
Well, we know this shooting killed 2 people whose lives were seemingly just beginning. In addition to that 10-year-old boy, John, a 21-year-old woman was also killed. They were both pronounced dead here at University Hospital, and we know several others were injured, including another little boy. Now, just after midnight, Newark Mayor Ross Baraka issued an emotional statement letting people know he was aware of what's going on. He said in that statement, quote, "There is no explanation on earth that could come close to justifying this shooting. Coming in the midst of the city's historic reduction in violence, this is a vivid reminder that there is so much work we must do." Now, details about this shooting are still unclear. We're not quite sure what led up to it. We do know multiple people were shot, but we don't know why. The Essex County Prosecutor's Office is offering a reward of up to $10,000 for information leading to an arrest in this case.
Yeah, that shit crazy. But the kid that lost his life, cause I ain't hear them mention that in the clip, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do this little portion to basically get people familiar with exactly who was hit and people because some of these people is related, you know what I'm saying, that was hit, and you know the ages of some of the victims. All right, so right here, this is just the article, or one of the articles And right here, it's starting off saying there's a $10,000 reward that's being offered in Newark, regarding the shooting that killed the 10-year-old boy and the 21-year-old female. All right, so there's 10 racks being offered for that. So if somebody know, it's the high chance they're probably going to try to collect that. But down at the bottom of this little advertising or whatever, it say 2 young brothers, 10 and 11, were walking home from a recreation center Saturday night when the shooting began. Their youth football coach told Eyewitness News the younger brother did not survive the onslaught of violence that erupted. His brother was wounded in the crossfire but survived. The 21-year-old woman was also killed, and the other 2 people was a 19-year-old and a 60-year-old, both being males. All right, and they was hit, but they're still living. So that's that one. 5 total people shot. 3 of them survived. 2 of them did not. I'm not gonna get deep into my rebuttal until I run through everything, and then towards the end, that's when I'm gonna do my little take, whatever I feel like I need to speak on. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first situation we're gonna cover. Now that was Saturday night, but that morning, the situation with the 2-year-old that
in the state of New Jersey, where a 2-year-old boy is dead after apparently falling from a window. That is where we begin tonight. I'm Arthur Chien. Thank you for joining us for the 6 o'clock news. Let's get right out to Fox 5's Duarte Geraldino. He is live in Newark, New Jersey with the late breaking details. Duarte.
This story just breaks your heart, Arthur. Investigators are telling us this 2-year-old boy fell out of a 20th floor window around 7 o'clock this morning here at Elizabeth Towers, and he landed right in front of the building on Elizabeth Avenue, where he was later pronounced dead.
It is, but nobody wishes that for anybody. It's a bad day today, trust me. I wish I have something to say to the mom, because that's the only one I'm thinking about now. She needs help.
Neighbors are telling us the boy's mom ran downstairs in a panic trying to comfort her son as he lay there on the ground, but he was already unresponsive. He was later again pronounced dead at the scene in front of this building. Now, this tower was built in the early 1960s. It rises about 20 stories over Newark. The windows are large. They use an older mid-century frame. In the daylight, you can actually see panels that look open, boarded up, or in poor condition. People who live here, who are raising their kids here, tell us the window sections that open usually have guards, but they worry the child may have slipped through a part of the window where guards are not required or where a panel may have been missing. Now tonight, they're asking some tough questions like how could this have happened, and whether the age or maintenance or the condition of this building may have been a factor in this.
So negligence at its finest, right? Now this right here, like, I don't know how much I'm even gonna need a rebuttal about this toward the end, but I'm still gonna say something. So that was the second situation that I wanted to cover. Now this last situation, right? Like I said, the mob homie, Rose, you feel me? MIP, you know what I'm saying? You gotta say it multiple times, you feel me? He lost his life Friday, all right? Friday, that would be the 7th, November 7th, Friday night, right? Now, on Sunday, like midday Sunday, this dude, right? Now, I mean, this was in East Orange also. Both the situations happened in East Orange, right? The dude, he have a situation, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read from this RLS media clip, and then after I read from the clip, we'll be back to this. All right, so this say update, which I don't know why I say update, because I couldn't find no original, like the original article about this. I couldn't find it. So, but it say update, man found Sunday shot multiple times in East Orange, 3rd violent shooting incident. All right, so police in East Orange are investigating another violent shooting that occurred midday Sunday, November 9th in the area of Main Street and William Street. According to preliminary information, officers responded to a report of shots fired and discovered a male victim suffering multiple gunshot wounds. He was transported to University Hospital in Newark, where he remains in critical condition. Then they go on to say this incident follows just one day after another deadly shooting in East Orange. And in that deadly shooting incident, then they begin to talk about basically the incident that I covered in reference to the mob homie Rose. All right, you already know MIP. You smell me? And then let's talk about him. And then it mentions another incident which I didn't cover, but they mentioned that in this article too, right here, where it say on October 28th, a 36-year-old city resident, Hamza Abdul Haq, was found with gunshot injuries to the chest and back near North Clinton Street and was later pronounced dead. At this time, no suspects have been arrested in any of the cases. So the case with the guy, the main topic of this article, the guy in East Orange that's still alive but in critical condition, the situation with the mob homie, and this situation right here. They saying no suspects, no motives, it's still under investigation. All right, boom. So y'all heard that situation, right? Now I'm gonna start from the tippy top. Now, I mean, it's my time to get my little take on each situation. You feel me? And of course, with none of these situations, I'm not going to discuss anything I may know outside of what's in the article. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I know anything, but that might be trying to inquire in the comment section about this or that. Listen, I don't know Nathan. You smell me? You feel me? But anyway, when it comes to this mass shooting out there on Chancellor Avenue, know what I mean? Newark, you feel me? Like I said, man, it was 5 people told I ended up getting hit, right? Now, 2 of the victims was a 10-year-old and 11-year-old, 2 brothers, you know what I'm saying? One of them ended up losing their life. I'm not smelling that. I'm not smelling that, you feel me? I don't know who did the hitting. I don't really care who did the hitting. The way I judge all this other shit I be covering from all over here in California and wherever else I be talking about, I'm gonna judge my own city, my own hometown, you feel me, the same way. Nigga, whoever did that, you niggas better gotta know how to aim, G, because guess what? I'm a big believer in every action has a reaction. If you've been rocking with me, you know I don't be caring about no emotion, no sensitivity. I don't do all that. I call it all the way real how I feel. And I understand certain actions gonna have certain reactions. And I try to look for those if it's there, and I judge accordingly. You feel me? If not, I may hypothesize and all that. Anyway, when it comes to a kid, this situation happened, ain't no cause and effect with this, nigga. You feel me? The only thing causing this and effect you had was whoever did that, or if it was one or multiple people, you niggas caused somebody to lose their life. You feel me? Like y'all the cause of that. Some kids, well, not some kids, a child, and y'all hit the other one. Now, one kid ain't gonna be able to live the rest of their life. Mind you, they both came from doing something positive, playing football. You feel me? But they could have been little niggas, you feel me, trying to take a whole different path, because 10 and 11 years old, I was already on one side and the other side. It was already slowly starting to happen there. You feel me? So you already just snuffed out a possibility of a positive person coming out of that wild jungle that a lot of us come out of. You feel me? And that's not gangster. You know what I mean? That's not gangster. Now, when it comes to all the other people that got hit, granted, the 60-year-old probably ain't had nothing to do with nothing. You know what I mean? You probably ain't had nothing to do with nothing either. He's old as hell. You feel me? Unless it was something that he did a while ago coming back to get him, because there's no expiration date on get that, right? But son telling me he was another innocent bystander, just like the 2 brothers, right? Now, we get to the female and this other dude that was hit, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't remember how old I said. I said the other one. I believe I said 21. I believe I said 21. But either way, he was a young dude. You know what I mean? And no, the female was 21. The female was 21. The other dude that got killed, I don't remember, but he was young though. You know what I'm saying? But y'all heard it. Y'all remember. He was young too, right? Now, it ain't saying they got any relation to each other or whatever the case may be. I don't know if either one of them was the target. This is where I gotta keep it real at. If either one of them had anything to do with something that caused this to happen, then you know, shit. It is what it is. You feel me? If they did something, you know what I'm saying? Because just because you're a female don't mean nothing. Some of y'all might be like, well, man, that's a girl. How you gonna say that, man? That's a female, nigga. Y'all must. I don't know where you from, but where I'm from, females get gritty, nigga. We got gangster chicks where I'm from. Sleepwalk you, do you dirty, line you up, all type of shit. You feel me? Rob you. Like, it ain't regular. You know what I'm saying? It ain't regular. That pretty face will have something pretty on the waist, nigga, or should I say not so pretty. You feel me? Like, so you feel me? But I'm not saying that's for sure what happened. I'm saying if her or the young dude that got hit, you know what I'm saying, he didn't pass away. He lived same way the old dude lived and one of the brothers lived. The female didn't. If she was the target because she did something greasy, you feel me? Because dabbling in these streets. Listen, hey, that's your fault. If she didn't have anything to do with anything, I feel about her the same I feel about them kids. Like, nigga, whoever did that, boy, you not gangster for that. You ain't gangster for that. Nobody gangster. When you take somebody innocent out, you just consider reckless. You feel me? And a little homie of mine doing something like that or anything, you gonna have an issue. You feel me? Because that's like, first, that's extra smoke you about to have coming towards you, because especially off the kids, you're bugging. The boys is coming. You know what I'm saying? Like they're coming. You feel me? Now, the dude that got hit, then he's lucky. If he had something to do, if he was the target, you know what I'm saying? He's lucky. You know what I mean? That he didn't lose his life. You feel me? But he got whatever he was asking for, and he could have got more, of course, right? Now, we also have to explore the option that the niggas who did the hitting ain't hitting none of the people that they was looking for. Like, we cannot exclude that, because these dudes don't even know how to shoot. You feel me? Like, in every city and everywhere, it's a bunch of non-shooting niggas. It's few that really know how to draw down, take aim, not panic, keep that hand steady, and get your man. Yeah, but man, a lot of these dudes, they be panic squeezing. A lot of them gotta get high, fried, just to go pit and work. You niggas that's not gangster by itself. Cause at that point, it's like, nigga, you faking it, cause you need something to make you do that. Man, nigga, we did this shit sober. I was, first of all, I ain't started getting fried until I was a little older, and I've been doing this since I was a little nigga. You feel me? Banging. So it's like, nigga, I ain't had no choice but to be sober. You know what I'm talking about? Some of you niggas don't even know what it's like to be sober, putting in freaking work. Y'all in a dream state, and then guess what? Be the same one that get caught up, get sober, and now they want to tell everything because reality just set in, nigga. You just effed up. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, that wasn't no dream. You know what I'm saying? So we got to explore that option too. Maybe none of these people that got hit, that lost their life, didn't lose it, none of them probably could have been a target either. How about that one? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see what comes out of this. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not respecting no innocents getting hit. I'm not respecting no kids getting hit, because for sure, they ain't do no gangster nothing to you. So I know they ain't no way that they was tied to something. Yeah, you got the rare kid you come across that could be that age that's probably a demon, but I mean, like, come on, nigga, that's like once in a blue moon you hear about them type of kids. So the chances is very slim the kids have something to do with it. I'm not going with the 60-year-old. That's an iffy one. And when it comes to the female and the male, it's a possibility until I find out what the whole story is, that maybe they could have been targeted. You feel me? So we'll see about that one. Now on to the next one. The 2-year-old. Ain't really too much me to say about this. It's straight negligence. They said the mother came out crying and everything. Listen, I don't know what you was doing, lady, whoever you are, you feel me? And you might be a good person and all that, you know what I'm saying? You might be, and anything could happen. I probably made you take your eyes off your kid, right? But am I going to give you a pass? Me personally, hell no. I don't know who you are. Lucky they ain't show your freaking face or say your name. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not jacking that, because at the end of the day, that's supposed to be the #1 prize. Whether it's bars there, whether the building is old and the window, all this should make you be more cautious. Yes, the people that manage the building and all that, of course, you know what I'm saying? In Elizabeth Tower, I'm very familiar. I'm from Seth Borden, right across Weekway Park on the other side. Right from them, then we used to go on that side as little kids sometime to that playground. I was on Elizabeth side, so I fight them niggas, the little kids from Elizabeth ass side. We used to go through all of that, you know what I mean? Carmel Towers is over there, is down the freaking street from Elizabeth Tower. Like, this is a very familiar area, you know what I'm saying? I got a picture in my intro. If y'all look with my ski mask on, you can actually see the building behind me, peeking up over the freaking trees. And I'm in Weekway Park, you know what I'm saying? Factual. So that's what I'm saying. I'm very familiar with that whole area, you know what I'm saying? I know about all the buildings, all that, you know what I'm saying? The building tall as hell, yes. You feel me? A lot of floors. You know what I mean? There's no way in the hell you as a parent should be taking your eye off of your child for them to do 2 years old, you feel me? Come on, man. Come on, I'm not giving a pass for that. So rest in peace to that child, you feel me? Like, real talk, because once again, it's another kid, life lost. Yeah, it's not like how the 10-year-old situation is, you know what I mean? But still, all shit that could have been avoided. At the end of the day, that's the moral of the story. So that's pretty much that for that. You know, that's clear cut and dry case right there. Negligence to the max. You smell me? To the max. So last story, the one that's from last weekend, you know what I mean? Like I said, I covered the homie, you know what I mean? MIP once again to the homie Rose, lost his life, East Orange, that Friday. Boom, the 9th, that Sunday, midday, dude get hit up. Know what I'm saying? Dude get hit up. He's still living, but he's in critical condition. We don't know if he's gonna keep living or what. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, you know, shit be happening, you feel me? And whatever he did, I mean, if he did something, let me say, if he did something, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't claim no shit about nothing else besides what I'm reading. But, you know, if he did something, you know, he fall into that. Every action has a reaction. And I mean, he just gotta be lucky that right now his heart's still beating. You smell me? So, you know, I don't know what's going on. The temperature rising all over the place. You know what I mean? Essex County got some things going on. They're not overly crazy, but it's just things happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, things just seem like it's trying to simmer up. You smell me? So, you know, we're gonna keep our eyes on everything. And of course, y'all hit the comment section. You know what I mean? Hit the comment section. Y'all may know some of these people involved in some of these situations I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know, get in that comment section, speak y'all piece. You feel me? Even if you don't know, still get in the comment section, speak that piece. You know what I'm talking about? This is open. You know what I'm talking about? This is open for sure. So you already know, man. With that being said, it's 18 Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavvy's world. Salute to all of you, the surfers, for pulling up. I appreciate every single time. And I appreciate it if y'all hit that like, hit the comment section, and hit the sub, holla at the blood. Join the Surfer Nation, we always waiting. And of course, hit the notification bell so when I drop something, it's going yell. Whoo! Hit the hype. You know I gotta say hit the hype. Know what I mean? Whatever that do, know what I mean? Make it do what it do for your boy. You feel me? I appreciate it. And of course, you already know, it's last but not least. Always look both ways before you cross that street, because you might get hit.
Wavvy.
But if the boy tall slick, I'ma blaze some.